Just because you love your classic car does not mean that you've got to suffer with poor visibility while driving at night. Until now, you really had two options. A, either leave your headlights stock, or B, you find a new, modern LED-based headlight, but you're going to end up compromising the look of your classic car. Well, the brand new RetroBright LED headlights from Holley, which is a collaboration with the guys at Morimoto, really deliver the best of both worlds. And what I mean by that is you get the modern performance and the safety of an LED-based headlight, all without compromising the period-correct style of your classic car. Let's check these things out, guys. Now, these headlights are available to cover all of the common sizes in sealed beam lights. You've got your 7-inch round, of course. You've got the 5 3/4-inch round, which is the smaller one. You've got the 4x6 sealed beam and the 5x7 sealed beam. So anybody who's got a classic car or truck that uses a universal sealed beam light does have an option here from the guys at Holley. Now, when it comes to light output, these are far superior to your original sealed beam lights. They produce some serious light output that will effectively illuminate the road for added safety at night, with up to 32,000 candela for the low beam and up to 53,000 candela for the high beam. That's nearly 3 times more than their closest competitor, which is your stock headlights. Their beam pattern is also very well distributed for excellent width, long range visibility, and added range in high beam mode. And honestly, for me, I think that means a lot because I've seen a lot of fantastic headlights in my time. The buckets behind old sealed beam headlights on most vehicles built between 1950 and 1980 are extremely shallow too, making it nearly impossible to retrofit a modern LED-based headlight without sticking out or some kind of modification. That's really not the case here with the RetroBrights, which is awesome because they were purposely designed with an ultra shallow profile to ensure a perfect fitment. In terms of options, these things come standard with a warm white LED that maintains that classic look. And for those of you who prefer the classic style of the housings but do appreciate a more modern pure white light output, that's also an option too. For those of you who want a yellow lens and the yellow light output that comes with it, for something like a classic Beamer, for example, you can also opt for the Euro lens conversion kit. Something else that I love about the Holley RetroBrights is that they're designed to be serviceable. If a light ever goes out for whatever reason, the proprietary LED cartridge can be unbolted and replaced with a new one. That LED cartridge is powered with high-quality LEDs from LumaLEDs, aka Philips, which aren't cheap. Your classic car has already withstood the test of time, so these headlights need to do the same. And to ensure that, they've treated the polycarbonate lens with a special UV-resistant coating that protects the lenses from fading or scratching. You can really feel the precision in the heavy-duty die-cast housings that also double as the heat sink for the LEDs. Now, when it comes to installing sealed beam headlights, honestly, it does not get any better because most of these headlights install with a really simple clamp that only has about 2 or 3 screws on it. And not only that, when it comes to plugging them in, also very simple. The headlights from Holley come with a standard 3-wire connector, which is akin to an H4 connector, one for the low beam, one for the high beam, and one ground, which is straight up plug and play with your stock wiring. And for those of you guys who have a 4 headlight system, such as with the 5 3/4 or the 4x6, you can also opt for the splitter kit, which is optional with these lights, that will allow you to run all 4 headlights as a low beam and all 4 headlights as a high beam, rather than 2 low beams and 2 high beams as they are now from the factory. Nobody's going to argue that. I love getting more light output. Now, when it comes to adding performance on classic cars or trucks, nobody does it better than Holley. When it comes to high-performance lighting in the automotive aftermarket, nobody does it better than Morimoto. What happens when you put the two together? An awesome set of headlights. I love these things, guys. They really are in a class of their own. It's really amazing to me that it's taken this long for a product like this to be available in the aftermarket and an upgrade in the lighting segment. Super excited to share these things with you guys. Go check them out.